Hey guys, welcome back. It's Thursday, June 16th, and big sell-off today. SPY's down 3.3%. I think it hit about 4% at this 364 level, which basically erases 2 years of gains on the SPY. We're gonna look at that, and I think tomorrow it might be kind of crazy, volatile with OPEX and Quad witching. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have Twitter. You can follow us on there at Happy Money YT, as well as a Discord server. Link for those are in the description. Again, GME actually held up better today than SPY. This morning it was kind of doing. They borrowed a bunch of shares, or 400,000 shares on iBorrow at least. They're showing, and those pretty much all disappeared. And we haven't seen it outpace SPY to the downside like this in a while. And this morning it did on SPY, but now it's outpacing to the upside, so it seems like it's been, you know, less down, more up on compared to SPY. But this was a little interesting. SLD, let's see the deposits, end today, and then hopefully next week we should see a rip rally. And next week is a short week. I'm kind of assuming SPY. I'm still kind of bullish on it. I don't know. This is a kind of an RSI divergence we're getting right here on these lows. The MACD did cross bearish, but it's ever so slight, and I don't know. I think we might have a bit of a rally. I think we'll probably fill this gap maybe tomorrow. I think with OPEX, we'll see a lot of volatility, like $2 or $3 trillion basically expiring tomorrow. And you get big swings. Might be pre-market, might be morning, might not be until the last 10 minutes. We've seen that also, where in the last 10 minutes you just see crazy moves. So I got too greedy on my SPY plays yesterday. The one worked out, and then I rolled. No, both were working out, and I only closed one that was expiring that day. The other one I didn't close, which I should have, up 50%. The chart looked good and everything looked good, but it's kind of a little false breakout, maybe the upside, but we'll see. Tomorrow will be more telling. And then I also opened up another bullish one yesterday before close, and so that one didn't work either. So I actually just rolled those just now. One I rolled for tomorrow, the other one I rolled for Thursday. So I probably won't do that again. If next week doesn't look any bit good, then I won't roll that anymore. Take the loss. But yeah, I do think it maybe could. I don't know. It's been kind of strange because before this period, kind of the top, every bad news, basically the market would rally, and I would get worked on because I'd always try and go downside. And then it seems like ever since we've kind of hit a peak and we've started being bearish, now bad news actually affects it more or less. So selling news events seems to be pretty often common now. That said, I think, let's see, the Swiss bank raised interest rates, and that was somewhat unexpected. The president Xi or whatever of China is supporting Putin in his invasion. There were a few different headlines that I think probably could have caused the SPY to kind of shake out and get scared. I think the basis point rate hike, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's all it is. But well, it wasn't just Switzerland. There was another country too that raised rates. It was kind of unexpected. So I think both those things kind of pulled a little scare. But with tomorrow, we should expect some big volatility. And GME did cross bearish on the hourly, but it's now got this fatty engulfing candle here. And is this, I don't know, diamond pattern? I don't really follow that pattern, but this is some kind of pattern I think it's setting up here. On the daily, never crossed. It doesn't look like it's going to close bearish. It could, but today it's been flipping in and out of bearish on the daily, but it's kind of funny. It's not even letting it cross bearish. It's just hanging on strong. We kind of saw head and shoulders here earlier. I guess this one, but now like a bigger one's forming. So I don't know. I'm hopeful for this next week or two until, yeah, I am, but it seems like there's almost too much expectation. Like we might just get a dump. So if the SPY really crashes, I think they'll somehow push their obligations for these next couple weeks. Not sure though, but that's just what it seems like potentially. If it doesn't, and it's kind of consolidates here, or even rallies, or does either one, I think GME could see that 200 or so, hopefully, in the next couple weeks. So, yep, still looking forward to that. I mean, the chart's still bullish really on the daily. We've got basically just nice consolidation up in this range. It's respected more or less this 120 level. Had a couple wicks down there, but yeah, it's respected this level pretty good. So, and the MACD's never flipped bearish. So hopefully it's not really going to be at a time like we've seen before, honestly. This is somewhat uncharted, unless if we're in kind of this zone right here. Because I was looking back and trying to find some of the other times when we've just kind of held a bullish MACD, and before it just finally kind of capitulates, is like this is the main one I think of. We're just rallying, it looks good, it's kind of bull flagging even. This was a big day on the market, so kind of erased that, but then it just kind of held up and then slowly started melting and finally flipped bearish. So hopefully we're not in that range now, and it's going to slowly flip bearish and slowly start coming down. I don't think so. I think the pinches, the squeezes we're having are going to be more consistent, and I think we're going to continue to make higher lows and kind of diverge from the SPY. Move at the same direction with it, but much bigger on the ups and much smaller on the downs. So hype for that. Bummed I missed out on my SPX plays for today. I'll push it one more day on the one and another week on the other one. This is a big day actually on SPY. It's a big day. Got this 116 short put on GME, expires tomorrow. That should be nice little premium grab. Hopefully it stays out of the money. Thinking it should. I don't know, a couple $100 on there. On our TD account, let's see, I've got 116, another short put expiring tomorrow, 133 covered call expiring tomorrow, which I might actually have to roll. Could be up there tomorrow. We'll see. I might actually close that today even. And 110 covered call, which that doesn't expire for 22 days now. So that one I'm just rolling. And then on the long term, where we have actually margin for GME, we've got the 136 short put. So that's down today, of course, but I've got until next Friday for that. And if OPEX and this rally is going to happen, that'll be an easy one to expire out of the money. Might even roll it up into if there's some aggressive moves to the upside. GME broke VWAP and it's continuing to look nice. It actually, percentage-wise, it's doing better than SPY. That's crazy. It's only down 2.5%. SPY's down 3.3. Okay, options. Try not to overtrade. Didn't do a whole lot today. This was my roll. So let's see here. So Revlon, I got into Revlon. I actually just closed it out for a small loss. I didn't hold it long enough. They halted that thing after hours yesterday because they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So it was halted till this morning, and then came unhalted, ripped up, and then it limit halted. And then right about here, I was like, I'm just gonna get out of this thing because I only had 1 day left on it. Took a small loss, it was a small position, but yeah, this thing ended up ripping up. I could have probably done like 100% on that. Had a 2.5 call. Not sure where this thing's gonna go. There's definitely some exposure, some volume. Options are still on that thing, but they're not on Redbox. So they shut off options on Redbox. Basically, it's position closing only. So on E-Trade, on anything, I'm pretty sure at this point you can't open it. Their obligations that they have and the failed delivers are so massive that it's they can't even expose themselves to the kind of risk they're at right now, I think, at this point. And even without the options opening, this thing is performed quite nicely even today. 3.5% on the upside when SPYs had one of its worst days. So we'll see where this one goes. I do still have a position on it that I opened up yesterday. My 2 that expire tomorrow are probably gonna be worthless. But I do have the one I opened up for next week. I opened up yesterday. So I've got the 19-18 expiring tomorrow. And I've got the 13 call expiring next Friday. So let's see. Let me see if I can just add to this. Opening orders for this security cannot be accepted this time. So I messaged them. They said, I said, you know, I want to open up a contract on Redbox, the option contract, and actually screenshot it so you can see what they said. They said, I show this is symbol. I show this is symbol is for closing orders only right now. This is on the hard stop list. We are not informed as to why it is on the hard stop list. It could be due to a merger, reorganization, fraud, lawsuit, or could be due to increased volatility. So I said, so you can just stop us trading a stock for any arbitrary reason. That is correct. We can stop trading on a symbol. I understand. I will submit feedback on your behalf about this. I don't know what they're saying I understand about it. I didn't say anything. They just said I understand. This basically gives them carte blanche to halt trading on anything. So we'll expect that definitely with GME. So if you want to get in your positions, yeah. I don't think they'll, unless the only way you could get stuck with GME with options, which definitely is a possibility, is if they halt, they limit halt it, or halt it for news or whatever kind of, the New York Stock Exchange, whoever halts it, and then but it's an extended halt. It's not for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, an hour. It's like for a week, pending news or whatever, this or that, or even a day. Because if your options, I think if it's halted and your options expired, you maybe could exercise them, but potentially not. Definitely if you don't have money, but I guess you could do a cashless exercise or whatever. Not sure how that'll work, but a longer term halt could definitely screw options on GME, and so that's why building up shares is a good idea. Look at this thing just continue to look nice. So here's the rolled SPXs. Imperial came up today, or IMPP, whatever this one is. Rivian and Lucid puts, of course, are up today. They're both down like 10%. Uber calls got smashed. This red box is down quite a bit, but didn't open up a whole lot today. Just rolled pretty much. Oh, I did actually. So just in case next week is the week and we're gonna see 200 next week, which would be crazy, but it can happen pretty quickly. I did open up. I have longer dated ones. Most of these are for July 1st. This one is, I think, July 8th. But yeah, I opened up one just for next week, and it's a 175-200. So it's pretty aggressive. Break even now, it's 175. Nice upside though, 12 grand if we basically get up to 200 by expiration next Friday. And then of course these other ones will be looking good as well. So yeah, got a little bit of exposure to somewhere down here, because tomorrow could rally too with this quad witching and OPEX and all this money being moved around. It'll definitely free up the market. Might not be for until the last 10 minutes of the market though, of the day. So hard to know, or it could be earlier on and you're never going to get a chance to really enter. So don't really know yet. Hoping stuff does rip, including SPY. I want to get those SPY plays fixed. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.